Hello, I'm Ken Bob. This is NewsNet Baton Rouge. Grab a tea or coffee as I go with you headlines and news from our local area and region. From Watson, Louisiana, a man by the name of Terrell Anthony, a 37-year-old who is already awaiting trial for a murder in 2017, is wanted for the murder of Jessica Clark, a 31-year-old, around 11 p.m. on Monday. According to Sheriff Jason R., deputies arrived at the 9,000 block of Rue de Fleur Drive in Watson and found Ms. Clark dead at the scene after having been shot multiple times. Detectives say Clark and Anthony were involved in a relationship. Then Anthony held people at her home against their will, took away their cell phones, and waited for Ms. Clark to return to her home from a weekend trip. Upon her return, Terrell Anthony confronted her and shot her multiple times in front of those present, which included children. He then fled the scene in Jessica Clark's vehicle, which was later located at an apartment complex. Terrell Anthony was still on the run and is wanted for first-degree murder and simple robbery. He is to be considered armed and dangerous. Anyone with information is asked to call 225-686-2241 or 225-344-7867. Meanwhile, the Baton Rouge Fire Department is in mourning because of the death of one of its captains who drowned near the Gulf Coast this past weekend. Captain Brian Bozeman, a 45-year-old, reportedly slipped and fell into a canal Saturday night while cleaning fish at a popular fishing and recreation area near Cocodrie, Louisiana. His family was able to pull him out of the water, and others attempted to revive him, after which he was brought to a hospital where he later died. Mayor President Sharon Weston Broome has ordered flags to be flown at half-staff at all local government buildings on the day of his burial when it takes place. On last Saturday in Baker, Louisiana, citizens, churches, leaders, and elected officials came together from across the entire city to conduct and participate in what was called a canopy of prayer. They came together to execute a prayer walk in which participants, in a spirit of unity, walked through neighborhoods while praying for those who live on every street in order to bring healing to the city, which is still recovering from the flood waters of 2016. According to Mayor of Baker, Darnell Waits, this prayer walk idea, called the Canopy of Prayer, originally started in Mobile, Alabama, when a woman wanted to spread unity in a city. He says after 1 year of city planning, together with leaders in several churches, they were all finally able to bring the Canopy of Prayer for the first time to the state of Louisiana, beginning in Baker. Mayor Waite said, quote, "The full recovery of the city may take longer than anticipated, but the people who live here are confident they can achieve it one prayer at a time," close quote. These have been local and regional headlines and news. I'm yours truly, Ken Fobbs. See you next time right here on NewsNet, Baton Rouge.